At a time of deep division in today's society, we must come together for humanity's sake. On Can We Talk 360, we strive to stimulate an authentic conversation on issues that affect all of us in an environment of tolerance. I am Eugene Pettis, attorney and community servant. Let's discover how there is strength in our differences and an abundance of possibilities when we stand together as one humanity. Welcome to Can We Talk 360 Motivational Moment. Today, we're discussing Rome is burning. Most have heard the phrase Rome is burning. My guess would be most people don't know the origin or the meaning of that phrase. It references a real-life tragedy dating back to July 1964 AD. A great fire ravaged Rome for 6 days, destroying 70% of the city and leaving half of its population homeless. According to well-known expressions, Rome's emperor, Nero, was fiddling while Rome was burning. There are serious questions whether that ancient story is true. But irrespective of that legend, the term has gone on to mean when people occupy themselves with unimportant matters and neglect important ones during a crisis. I can't think of a period in my life when this theory has been more applicable than our society today. You only have to listen to the news or look at the breaking news on your phone or speak with a neighbor to realize how oblivious we are as a society to the things that really matter. Let's look at a few of the following societal crises that are in large part going on unattended currently. Education in the state of Florida. While we are being consumed by cultural wars, the public education system is being strategically destroyed. The Florida Department of Education supports 2.6 million students. We're generally graduating students who are less prepared for the next chapter of their lives than ever before. The lack of literacy in the third grade level is so low and concerning based on social economic community data until there should be a 5-alarm fire sounding. We should talk about how can we continue to build and maintain a functioning society when so many of our citizens, children who are going to become citizens, are ill prepared to competently care for themselves, their families, and be contributors to the community. Florida's public school system has continually ranked in the bottom 25% in the nation for the quality of education. Let's look at the healthcare system. Healthcare system is ineffective in troubling ways. For the largest economy in the world, there are so many senseless deaths due to lack of available quality of care. The United States ranks 11th in the 2022 World Index of Healthcare Innovation, down from 6th in 21 and 4th in 20. On the other hand, the United States ranked dead last in fiscal sustainability, 32nd. Simply put, America leads the index countries with the highest level of government healthcare spending per capita, and that spending, moreover, is growing at an unsustainable rate. Contrary to our self-image, the United States scored only 10th on the dimension of choice. The cost of healthcare insurance in the United States is beyond reach. Another area that's clearly showing that our society is burning here in the state of Florida is Florida homeowners insurance. In recent years, Florida homeowners insurance has shifted significantly. People are having to pay more in homeowners insurance than ever in the history of ownership in the state of Florida. In many cases, it's unsustainable. People can't afford the insurance and having to move out of their homes. Another problem that seems to go unattended to while we're dealing with cultural wars, issues that don't matter in people's lives, and that is affordable housing. Florida's rents increased steeply between 2020 and 2022, then held steady at these high rates into 2023. However, it doesn't take long to look at some of the rents that we're seeing in our society until people can't afford to live, even rent in the state of Florida. There are 8 162,465 low-income, cost-burdened renters in Florida. A household is cost-burdened when it spends more than 40% of their income on housing. In the state of Florida, 60% of these households live in South Florida and some of the other large counties such as Broward, Miami-Dade, Palm Beach County, Orange County, and Duval and Hillsborough. Just this week, our own Sun-Sentinel had an article regarding South Florida's housing rental market, which the article indicated the prices should remain flat and on a normal trajectory. It also indicated that for a household of any size to avoid giving more than 30% of their income to rent, they have to make more than $100,000 a year. That's a level that most people don't attain. Thus, the rent burden is still increasing. In conclusion, while there's so much noise in Florida, ranging from banning books in schools, DEI, bans in state educational institutions, woke, critical race theory debates, and so many other fabricated cultural wars, Rome is burning in the state of Florida. We should not be the people occupied with unimportant matters and neglect important ones during our crises. Just imagine if our elected officials and engaged citizens ever used their energy and resources spent on the foolishness of the culture wars and redirected that energy to resolving real-life crises that are impacting all Floridians. Think how much better all of our lives would be. Thank you so much for joining me on this motivational moment.
The law firm of Halitzer, Pedersen Schwam is a proud sponsor of the Can We Talk 360 podcast. Our firm handles medical malpractice, wrongful death, catastrophic personal injury litigation. We pride ourselves in being advocates for justice on behalf of those who have been seriously injured. For decades, we've taken the lead in making your case our priority. It's who we are. It's who we'll always be. Halitzer, Pedersen Schwam. Serious injuries, proven results.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Can We Talk 360. I sincerely hope that you were inspired to seize this moment in time and take real action towards change. Remember, all change begins with a conversation. Be sure to tune in every month for more fascinating discussions and motivational food for the soul. Please share with your friends, family, and colleagues. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Can We Talk 360, and visit us on the web at www.canwetalk360.com.